What's up, everybody? JT Banks yet again here. Today I wanted to talk to you about the chromatic scale. It's a very basic scale, and it's deceptively hard to play, actually, because when we first start playing guitar, we're not really used to using all four fingers, and today that's exactly what we're going to do. There's actually two ways we're going to go about practicing this one today, learning it and then practicing it, I suppose. So without further ado, let's get started. The first shape, the first way to play this, we're going to start this with just the open string on the low E string. For me anyway, this is my low B string. This is a low E string though, right here. So this way is going to be a bit different than how it's normally practiced or played. We're going to try to do it 5 notes per string. The only time that that's going to be kind of an exception is on the third and second string. So here we go. So the first note we're going to play is open, open E. Then our first finger is going to go on the F note, the first fret. Second finger on 2, F sharp. Third finger on G, 3rd fret. Pinky on G sharp, 4th fret. Then you're going to go to the next string, do the exact same thing again. Open, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now notice my fingers, notice the separation in between them. That's a pretty important thing when you're trying to play these kinds of scales that really stretch your fingers out a bit. You need to make sure that you're keeping these fingers open and having that little bit of space in there. Things like that. And one of the best ways to do this is to basically just practice scales like this all day long. And then make sure also your thumb isn't way over top like this. Make sure it's underneath and it's like that. Make sure it's in the middle of the guitar neck and more lined up with your middle finger. Okay, so we just did. Then we're going to go to the D string, do the exact same thing. D, first fret, second fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret. Then we're going to go to the G string. Open, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now this is where we're just going to go straight over to the 1st fret on the 2nd string. Keep that in mind. 2nd string, straight over to the 1st fret. And then 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, and then finally on the 1st string we go back to normal. Open, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So it's not the most commonly used way of playing the chromatic scale, but it's a different way. It's a different way to attack it, so it might actually open up some doors for you folks. So here it is a little bit faster. Now the other way to play it is actually going to probably be slightly more challenging for the left hand because you got to do some jumping up to get this one going. But this was the first way I ever learned how to practice this scale. You're going to use all 4 fingers, but it's just going to be 4 notes per string. Okay, so just all 4 fingers for each string. And here's how it's going to go. Your first finger is going to be on 5, so you're going to hit an A note. Then your second finger goes on 6, 3rd finger on 7, pinky on 8. Then you're going to shift up with your first finger to the 4th fret of the A string, then 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, jump up one more time to the 3rd fret this time. You notice how it's going 5, 4, 3 each time. Think about your first finger leading the way each time. So 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, all on the 4th string. That's the D string. Then we're going to go up to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. 3, 4, 5. Now, you're not going to go up, you're just going to go right across because the B string is tricky like that. 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. Now you go up to the 1st fret of the high E string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret. So that was the chromatic scale, a couple of ways to play it anyway. What is it though? It's basically, as I said before, it's just every note in the musical alphabet all being played, one after the other. So it's a scale that is basically one big old series of half steps all throughout. It doesn't matter where you start it. If you're moving up in that half step sequence like that, you're playing the chromatic scale. A lot of guys in metal especially like to use it. It can create a lot of tension, and it can also create like a falling effect or things like that, especially with that little Megadeth example. It sounds like somebody's falling to their doom or something like that. So hope you all enjoyed this. Make sure you practice it every day. It's actually, the chromatic scale is perfect for warming up before you start playing any other scales or even songs on your guitar. It's even good for just getting your fingers limber for chords and things like that. So, like I said, I can't stress it enough. Make sure you practice and use a metronome when you practice. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope that you found it informative and useful. If you liked it, be sure to click that like button down there somewhere, and then hit the subscribe button too if you feel I'm that worthy. So I look forward to making another one of these for you guys. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll talk to you later.